My grandfather was my hero in my life. One of the best things about being his grandson is that his business was that he owned a toy store. It's a pretty charmed life. And the thing that I'll always remember about him is that, when you own a toy store, Christmas is not really a holiday. That's the hardest working time of the year, and much of the family depended on this income from the toy store. In this little town where my grandfather lived, people didn't have the money to buy the things that they really wanted for their children, so they could get whatever they wanted. It's $200 of toys, and we'd put it up in the attic, and they would pay $20 a month. And come Christmas time, they would make the last payment, and we would bring them the gifts. My memories of Christmas Eve are running up and down the steps of the store, bringing down those boxes of toys, going home to my grandparents' house. And the one person who didn't work in the store was my grandmother, who, when you walked into the house, no Olive Garden ever smelled this good. I'll tell you that. It was delicious. We're about to eat, and the phone would ring, and the whole room just becomes quiet. And my grandfather would answer the phone. We knew what it was. We all knew what it was. He would say, "Hello? Yes, this is Joe." Oh no, I'm so sorry. No, stop talking. You're wasting time. Tell you what, I'll be there in 30 minutes. Meet me at the front door. Somebody's boss didn't let them off work. Somebody's car broke down. But the bottom line is, all the toys for their children for Christmas are locked up in the store. And it's now 10 o'clock at night, Christmas Eve. And my dad and my grandfather would go to the store. One year I went with them. We got out to the car, it was cold. He opened the door, and my dad grabbed his arm and said, "Joe, please don't go. It's 10 o'clock at night, it's late, our kids are tired, and you know what? It's our Christmas too." And my grandfather looked at my dad like he was from another planet. He said, "Listen, buddy, that lady called me and said my husband had the money, he had the receipt, he had the car, and he forgot to come. Please, Mr. Joe, can you help us?" And he said, "That man made a big mistake tonight, and I'm sure they're having it out right now, even if we go to the store." He said, "But you know what he is? He's just a man who made a mistake. Which would be worse, to be the guy that made the mistake, or to be the guy that knew how to fix it, but decided not to?" And so we went. We always went. I remember him as a person who taught me how to see Christ in the people around me, and how to see hope and dignity and faith in every situation. And when he died, there was a line around the church, and I kid you not, a line around the church of hundreds of people who wanted to come up to our family and say, "Thank you, thank you. My husband was out of work, and it was my son's birthday, and your family helped me give him birthday presents." In a world that is searching for Christ, that is searching for hope, that is searching for faith, I think we underestimate how Christ reveals himself in the body of Christ, in you and me. And no matter how old I ever get, I always say, when I grow up, I just want to be like Papa. That's what I want to be when I grow up.